Ways. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe conversation. It's Duse Sims the Dime. Salute to everybody that's just coming in, man. Oh, I didn't even start the IG. Let me start IG. You know what I'm saying? So that y'all can get a dose of that. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. If you're on IG, go ahead and go to YouTube or go to Twitch at Active Chucks. Make sure you support. Hey, everybody go check out that Patreon, Roughneck TV. Salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. But look, we got the content. My boy Stand on It Media reacted to the StreetTV video, which with Travis Ford. Oh, this is deep. I don't know. Y'all don't know what real content is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go for clickbait, y'all go for drama and all of that type of shit. And a lot of that stuff is just a fad. You know, people without talent gotta lead with a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what all that's about, right? But I'm in the what you call it basement at the in-laws podcasting because they upstairs partying outside, music blasting. You know what I'm saying? Movies in the I was finna say the day room, institutional. Hit that like button on y'all way in though. You know what I'm saying? Put this on. It's a little chilly up in down here, right? And then let me see. I think I got the link. I got the work. You know what I'm saying? So Stand on It Media, right? Stand on It Media. Let's watch the full video. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go all the way back. I like button, man. Share, tell a friend. Y'all ain't here with the Don Duse Sims for Brim. Hit that like button. It's like taking your checks off at the front door of a gangster's house. The least you could do. You know what I did? You know. Shout out Stand on It Media. Shout out to Dose Reality TV. Shout out to Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Shout out to Smoked Out TV News. Let's get into this chat, man. Y'all see where it's at. The chat's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just getting in. I see y'all Kid the Barber. What up, little doodles? Gang in here. You know what I'm saying? Megan Davis, good evening. I know it's late. Hit that like button. Jungle Boy TV, we outside. What up, though? Salute, Minister Supreme El Bay. Duse Sims the Don in the chat. Salute, man. So we gonna wait till a couple more people get up in here. Let me get active in the chat because the chat where it's at. ETE, ETD, hashtag Damu Kiwe conversations. Right? Damu Kiwe conversations. So we done slid y'all all of that. You know, Renegade Duchess, what up? You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get right into it because I'm a cook on this one. I'm gonna take y'all back on some other stuff. So let's get right into it. Wait, his video is 3:34. Oh no, we're not doing that one because I don't want to listen to the whole 3 hours. 34. Pause that. You know what I'm saying? For the start, Larry James says, salute. We're going to go to StreetTV. 3 hours is too long for me to be clipping and cutting what I'm trying to do. Let's go StreetTV. Shout out Alex Alonso. StreetTV, real journalistic. Get down over there, man. We really appreciate that. It's like a lost art. It's like a lost art on YouTube nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, he got multiple what you call it. So let's get to this one. Hit that like button if you're just coming in, man. Show some love. We definitely finna run this content for y'all. You dig? Travis Ford on the 2 DOSH Network meetings that led to no jumper beating. That's 2.
Come up with great ideas. Me and my partner Mozzie, you know, to make that. That's Travis Ford. You feel me? And I'm DOSH Network's president. You know, I cast. I help with, you know, organize the payroll. You feel me? And I come up with great ideas. Me and my partner Mozzie, you know, to make DOSH Network better. I tapped in with Mozzie. I actually knew Mozzie like 2 years before DOSH Network when it was with Ray J and Ebony Mystique and a whole lot of other people. So I actually was tapped in to, like, you know, do shows and actually cast myself. That was back then, you know, I was on for cast and shit. So boom, they stopped for whatever reason, you know, handling business or whatnot. A year later came, you know, I was the only one that was still there, you know, ready to ride for DOSH and shit. So he was like, man, let's do a show together, man, because you've been here rocking with me, man. It's just been a year. You're the only one I see that's very accurate right now, you know, that's and that's doing your thing. You hit me up every day, you know, very, you know, because, you know, really want to do your thing. So, boom, he like, let's do a show, boom. Then we came up with House of Phase, shot that in 24 hours, me, Danye, Ivory, you know, one of the baddies right now. So, then we shot that shit. The shit went viral, went crazy from there.
Okay, so hold on.
Did you start dealing with the DOSH Network?
Actually, like,
we gonna get right back to this because people are saying, or texting me saying they don't know what this Travis Ford content is about. So what we gonna do is we gonna get into the no jumper beatdown, right? So on the no jumper beatdown, that's where all of this start. This is when you first hear Travis Ford name, and it all has to and derives from a deal with DOSH Network gone bad between ADAM22, Loose Coochie Ashley, WACK100, Travis Ford, and one of the victims, Jreed. We're going to talk about that today because Jreed and Travis Ford are also friends and associate with Dale Morrison. If you don't know who Dale Morrison is, just be looking at the Big U trial because he's one of the cooperatives and on Big U, claiming that his dispensary was robbed and also claiming that that he was being extorted. I thought that he owed Big U a bunch of money, but the jury will figure that out. But let's go to no jumper beatdown. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some of these. We got a lot of new subscribers. So since y'all don't feel like y'all know what's happening, what's going on, I'm gonna take y'all back, and then I'm gonna take y'all back so y'all know what's going on with that. Let's go here. These media. We're gonna show y'all that. Take y'all to the thing. Hit that like button if y'all just coming in. Miss Lisa. I got that thing, that whole little what you call it. I just looked over it. Great.
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about Jreed, speak on the situation that just happened at No Jumper with Loose Cannon and WACK. And we all know WACK100 responded quick. And Loose Cannon, you know he responded quick too. Let's jump straight in.
In the building, I meet Loose Cannon, I shake his hand, and I see WACK right there. And as we conversing, you know, they just decided to say, let's go outside. I don't know for what reason. I thought it was just me and WACK at the time gonna be walking out, you know, because we had some business to attend to when it came to DOSH Network. So we get to walking outside as we speaking, you know, as we get to speaking, you know, I'm looking at Loose Cannon because I'm trying to figure out, you know, what's the motive of me being in this situation. So Loose Cannon gets to talking about the spreadsheet that they wanted to see from Mozzie about the DOSH Network. Now, this is something we've been going back and forth about for the last few months. And, you know, this is me trying to learn how to get up into the network game as opposed to me dealing with the music game, you know. So I'm learning about the subscribers. So we were stuck on the issue about 80,000 subscribers that DOSH Network has. So it was the issue. It was a situation upon seeing the spreadsheet. Now, we wanted to see the spreadsheet because we wanted to see how these 80K followers are still there on this site. Now, me bringing the situation of hand, I'm the front runner. I'm the connection. So I don't feel no type of way about me being there because this is business. So as me and Luce begin to speak, he says, hey, Jreed, see, this is where we have a situation where we need to see the spreadsheet for the network. All off guard because I wasn't aware at all. Next thing you know, I'm getting punched up in the face and it just goes crazy at that point, as y'all can see. Just totally threw me off guard, man, because I'm thinking in my head, this is my brother. This is somebody I talk to and I converse with weekly. Hit him with the top of the AM. And if anybody know me, I hit everybody the same way. Top of the AM, he hits back.
Doing the Adam and WACK show. Adam is leaving the building. Adam FaceTime WACK. Hey, WACK, it's two people that's, you know, wandering around the parking lot.
King Buckwild.
You know who they are.
Union.
And WACK was like, no, I don't know who they are. So I'm like, oh, I don't know, but.
So pay attention. Luce is playing and acting like he don't know who Jreed is. And WACK is acting and playing like he don't know who Jreed is. It's a cold game, bro. They run plays like a motherfucker, man. Line this boy up. Let's go.
Let me go out and holler at him. So I walk out, right? I walk out with the dude, and he was like, man, I got a problem with WACK. I'm like, you got a problem with WACK about what? Yeah, I just got a problem with him. I'm like, you do? So I call WACK over there. WACK, come over here. Dude was like, man, you running this type of content and stuff like that. And WACK was like, what content? WACK pulled out his phone. Once WACK pulled out the phone, he was like, oh, this content? And then the dude was like, everything is not content. I say, you right. So y'all see the results. Smack. Let's get to it, right? So how far do y'all expect me to go if somebody's cloud chasing? I want to really understand this, right? Understand your mental, right?
Y'all hit that like button on y'all way in.
WACK was on the other foot. Y'all be saying, oh, this is what they get. This is what they got. They cloud chasing. They thought they was untouchable and stuff. But then when it goes the way it's going to go, oh, it's fake. It's a fake play. This is fake. How? Why? Because y'all wouldn't have the heart to do it, or y'all not like this, and y'all expect nobody else to be like. Listen, bro. I told you, I was big useless enforcer. I kept him safe. I kept a lot of people safe. It's like, I'm not going to.
Dude who all of a sudden he crying on Rick Rock. You crying like you a victim. Now, you ain't no victim playing. You come up there talking about Adam's a culture vulture. He be violating black people. All this. Listen, man, I tuned you out. I tuned you out. I think you from the community. I don't give a f. Well, listen, bro, we know about your. Understand this. That goes both ways. Because when we done, you going to pay these attorney fees and it's slander on that side too. So we ain't with your threats. Do what you going to do. Whatever. Do what you going to do.
At the end of the day, man, I don't think that this no skit. I'm going to say that for one. For two, I feel like it's always two sides to a story. The first thing we're going to start off like this. You don't never go to somebody's workplace, safe zone, area, comfort zone, none of that with any type of craziness. So Jreed and his partner got to take full responsibility for that. Whatever conversation or business or whatever that you had that led you to no jumper, you got to take full responsibility for that. One thing that a lot of dudes keep forgetting is that WACK, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, all those dudes at the end of the day is still gang members, that still get it by any means if they have to. You know what I'm saying? So whether it was a situation where Jreed came up there to do some business and they wanted to try him or push over him or take something from him or do something to him or whatever, or whether it was with loose cannon trying to say that, you know, dude came up there and he was acting a little bit too tough. However, man, that man put himself in a situation where his life could have been taken. And that's the thing that we got to always remember. If you handling business, why is we talking in the back of no jumper in the alley? If you say that you came there to holler at Whack and Loose Cannon about a network, about doing some business with the exposure, why is we meeting in the back of an alley? That's strike one already in my head. We ain't doing no business meeting in no alley, bro. So you can miss me with that. For all of that, I could talk to you on the phone. For two, let's get one thing understood. If we is meeting in that type of settings, I'm gonna make sure I have more than one person. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like
free Brent Gunter, Fred Damu, Kiwe. I would say hit that like button. Y'all being real stingy on that like button, man. What's going on?
Jreed got to take responsibility for that. You know what I'm saying? He got to, you know, but WACK100 and Loose Cannon, man, I think that y'all days at no jumper is about to be over with. You know, y'all done pretty much really just brought the streets really to no jumper for real. You know, but it just don't look right, man, for real, man. Y'all got that man ADAM22, man. Y'all got his podcast going up in the air and involved in something every other month, but that's what Adam get. Adam want to surround himself with Crips, Bloods, and all these gang members from LA. And then he expect that they gonna act accordingly for a couple pennies and dimes. Come on, man, them dudes is gang members, man. They got a alliance and a camaraderie, and they face and believes in something else. You trying to get money off of the community. You trying to, you know, I ain't gonna say culture fortune, but you trying to use the urban community to make money. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you think them dudes care about that, bro? If they gang tell them to do something, if they big homie tell them to do something, it don't matter if they a no jumper employee, an ADAM22 fan, or whatever it is. That's one thing he got to remember. That money don't mean nothing when some come from the top from an active gang member. Come on, man. Brick Baby and all. If Big U or anybody tell Brick Baby to go do something, he got to go do it. You think they care that you working at no jumper? Come on, man. Y'all better pay attention, man. Cali got one rule, man, that I feel like keep them in line, and that's the reason that they youngsters ain't overruling the OGs like a lot of cities like Chicago, Detroit, Memphis, Atlanta, that the young dudes is running wild, no OGs. Let me tell you something. Cali got a rule called ain't nobody bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody bigger than the program. And if a lot of cities follow that blueprint, I don't think that these youngsters would be wilding, because if you pay attention to Cali, them young dudes ain't running nothing over there. Them young dudes ain't running nothing when you like, if you compare it to up north or the south. Them young dudes ain't running nothing over there on the West Coast, because ain't nobody bigger than the program. And not to go to the same thing with Wack and Loose. If they feel like they want to do some street stuff, they gonna do it. They don't care about no jumper or get no check or none of that, bro. If they want to do that, they gonna do that. You talking about Wack used to hang around Suge Knight. Loose Cannon used to be muscle for Big U. Come on, man. We talking about active members that didn't actively been in the streets, been to prison, been shot at, all of that. Come on, man. You think they care about them little pennies, man? You know, Adam, that's on you, man. You put yourself in the situation, and you know, Jreed, man, he trying to sue, man. You know, and at the end of the day, that happened on your property or your alley or whatever it is. So you might be responsible for that, man, you know, because it's plenty of evidence to show a courtroom that these is your, maybe not employees, but definitely business associates. You could be held responsible for that, you know. But it's your boy D's Media signing out, man. Peace, positivity, network growth, man. But this whole thing, man, that just went left, man. But if y'all want to go watch the video of Jreed and his homie, man, getting stripped and everything took from him and smacked upside the head with the strap and all types of stuff. The video is out. But I love y'all, man. Peace, positivity.
The video was out. I'm not gonna show the video because y'all ain't sending no super chats, and they not gonna let me monetize if I show that video. Very graphic, very with a lot of violence. It was definitely heartbreaking to see some older brothers getting treated like that. Well, Loose Cannon 40-something too. He ain't young. Let's go.
The beginning of 2024, January-ish, I believe.
This DOSH Network situation.
I think Adam might be going under the
what happened up at No Jumper.
Right.
I guess WACK100 had an idea of trying to get ADAM22 involved or invested in DOSH.
Now, our contract between 100 and DOSH was signed 6 weeks ago.
Cat.
You understand what I'm saying? So what I told him is, look.
So that's Cat. Wack is trying to say that his contract was signed, and this was his issue and why they was trying to get Travis Ford up there, I believe, right? Because he wasn't signed to DOSH Network. He was signed to a subsidiary of DOSH Network, and that's what the boy Travis Ford is supposed to be. He signed to Travis Ford's version of the company, his own imprint. That's a subsidiary of the bigger DOSH Network. Let's go.
Bro, I'm gonna give Adam,
when Wack realized that what it was,
you meet me halfway, give him part of your end. I said that way he has ownership, not a bullshit little check every month when we making hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you got to come up here and show him how it works. That's what that was about. So when Mozzie canceled with me,
when I think about how I divide my time, it's very carefully. I'm Alex Diaz. I'm a professional marketer in Seattle.
The boss dealing with the boss. I called his number 2 and told him not to come.
Can you break that down?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you know, we was working on DOSH Unlock. So DOSH Unlock is a separate platform that we're building right now as we speak. It's a separate platform. It's not DOSH Network, but it's
so it is not DOSH Network. The deal he's talking about with WACK100, Luke Coochie Ashley, and Jreed is DOSH Unlocked, a subsidiary, which means there's more mouths to be fed, and Wack signed to that. Big dummy, you got bamboozled by the middleman. Little man's the middleman, and he's mad that he got bamboozled by the middleman. Nigga, extra miles to feed. Let's go.
Same like cousins or something. You feel me? They're together though. But yeah, we was building. Then Wack was talking about, you know, making Adam a partner because, you know, Adam got a big platform and that's more numbers for us. The more numbers, the more money, you know. So, you know, that was a conversation.
Okay. Now, were there actual agreements and contracts made between DOSH and some of these other people that are involved?
Yes, Wack, that's it. Had contracts.
Okay.
Yeah, that I know of, you know.
Now, when did Wack's contract go into effect?
I think his is November. I got mine in September. He got his in November-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, at the top of November or mid-November.
Now, what exactly was his role in this?
Actually, a CEO. He was a partner, so he would have been as of a owner of DOSH Network. Unlocked though, not DOSH Network, DOSH Unlocked.
And what were the expectations of what he was going to do?
You know, marketing, promo, you know, like he does, you know, promo, market, you know, keep us in the blogs, keep us all over the YouTube, you know, and just keep people subscribing.
Now, was there any talks of him having a show, the Exposure Show?
I'm not sure, but I think you know, I think some did come across because I remember they had a little page that DOSH Unlocked the exposures, but when the official agreement, that wasn't it. We didn't talk about that. Maybe they came on later on after the vision.
He said they had a page in the paperwork that says DOSH Unlocked the exposures. So it was talked about the exposures deal through Loose Coochie Cannon and what you call it. And just so y'all know, Travis Ford doesn't come off as the brightest fuse in the box. You know what I'm saying? He a couple sandwiches short of a picnic. But we gonna work with him though. He trying to get his chalupa. Hey, get a man a break.
Something, but originally,
Let him get
that
his
wasn't it. I wouldn't, you know, that's not my thing, even to push behind, you dig?
Okay, so let's talk about these meetings. I believe there were 2 meetings that took place in Vegas.
Yes, we had a meeting at my birthday party, actually. No, 6th birthday party. I'm gonna take that back. 6th birthday party. You know, little 6th birthday party. Me, Mozzie, Jreed, with Dale Morrison.
Dale Morrison. Let's stop right
big
there.
Old bag that.
Mozzie, the CEO of DOSH Network. Dale Morrison, one of the slide snitches on the big U case. And then you got the victim of the no jumper beatdown, Jreed. Well, one of the victims, there were 2 that were stripped asshole naked, the double strip, right? Stripped asshole naked, pistol whip, beat on camera, and uploaded to the internet. Asshole naked.
Night. You feel me? So yeah, that was the first meeting. The second one was in Vegas.
Let's talk about the first meeting. Since it was around someone's birthday, what month was that?
Shit, I can't remember. But I'm just, when all this stuff happened, I just seen Jreed. Like, I ain't talked to Jreed in like 3 years. So all this stuff was all in the same maybe 2 months. All this stuff happened within like 2 or 3 months.
And what was Dale Morrison's role?
I think he was promoting that event. Yeah, I know Dale Morrison. He's a good promoter. Wherever he does a good job, man. Very down to earth dude. You feel me? So, you know, when he shows up to people, goes up to a lot of parties and shit and help a lot of people promote shit.
Was he going to be working with DOSH?
Nah, he didn't work with DOSH. I met him through Jreed as well.
Lisa.
So I met him through Jreed. We actually went to the studio. Loose Cannon was there. And I just made a song. I met everybody I met through Jreed.
Conversation. So Jreed
right now at US Cellular, you can get
just how you can catch these niggas in such live. He said he met all of these dudes through he met Loose Cannon through Jreed. But Loose Cannon was just lying, talking about they didn't know who they were when he seen them dudes at everybody seen them at dinner. The photos taken with WACK100, Loose Cannon, Jreed, and all of that. But he said he met Loose through him. Let's get
Since
to
all
it.
this has happened, you have heard, or maybe
they case falling apart
Dale
right
Morrison is going to
Mike
be cooperating in the big RICO case.
What? I know that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, I knew he was victim 1 after. See, I didn't know this at the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? At the time all this stuff was going on, I didn't know. So I was he's a dope rapper. So you feel me? I mean, he had all type of rappers and different people, and I ain't gonna say the names, but all type of, you know, West Coast artists that's in there doing them in the studio.
All right. Well, just for context, he caught a Fed case at a state, I think it was Ohio.
Yeah.
And
I got that work too.
And then when this big U thing came in, somehow they got him to become a cooperator.
Wow.
In the big U case.
Life of a dollar. You right. Everybody
I just found out later on when
was
it
all
was going
bad.
on that he was like,
This wasn't never gonna work anyway.
So I was like, damn, man, I was in the studio, man. I got like 4 songs on my phone right now. Me and Dale. I might drop them.
So Dale's a rapper also.
He's a great rapper.
Oh, okay.
That's great, dope.
So how do you feel about that? All the stuff coming out about him. You got some songs with him. You still gonna drop them?
Nah, see, I ain't even drop him yet. You feel me? But me knowing him, I don't know him like that, so I only know him under the promotions and you know, doing shows and making money with him. He could throw a show, he throw a promotion. You know, he get the big artists, the Stephen G's, et cetera. You know, just making money with him.
Okay, so what was accomplished at this first meeting? You, Jreed, Dale, and Mozzie. What was that business conversation like?
Oh man, we was having fun, man.
So,
you know, chilling.
Key word. Mozzie, Jreed, him are all at the first meeting for DOSH Network. So Jreed then found his way and put himself at the table of this business venture before they even talked to Loose Cannon in it. He might not have a paid role, but he's a liaison and a plug with them, trying to bring business to them. So pay attention.
Jreed met Mozzie. We all met each other, man. We got into it with some niggas that night too. Just all like, you feel me? Just good shit, man. You know, just good vibes and all that shit. We was in Las Vegas, so boom. So, you know, it was just all good vibes, you know, introducing everybody. That's why you heard Mozzie say, I met him one time before that. You feel me? That was at one time.
Now, were you already in Vegas or you guys went to Vegas for this?
No, we actually drove from LA to Vegas. Yeah, for the homie birthday party. I mean, we jumped in my whip, smashed out there. Had Jreed drive half, had another female drive the other half.
So would you say that was a productive meeting?
Yeah, it went swell. Everything went smooth.
Now, Jreed has never signed any agreement with DOSH, but he seems to have been active in these business meetings.
Yeah.
What was his role supposed to be?
Well, see, like I was saying, I haven't seen Jreed in like 3 years before that. So he was seeing me like doing all this shit on the internet, shows going viral, different House of Faves, South Central High Girls, you know, all our shows. So he seen it. So he hit me up like, man, I'm trying to, you know, man, I could bring something to the table, man. I know people, man. Well, man, who you got, man? Who you got? Well, you know, I ain't talked to you so long. What you got going? It got to be bigger than what I'm doing for sure.
Sometimes the middleman be tripping,
so,
but I was the middleman.
He brought up, oh boy, you feel me, Cannon. He brought up Cannon.
How you live,
so he like boom, boom, had Cannon. Like I got this dude, but I've been seeing him on the internet. I don't really be tuned in to everything on the internet because I run a whole network myself. You feel me? So I don't, not everything. You know, I was tuning your shit for years. You dig? But other than I don't be tuning everything. So, but I've been seeing the Cannon nigga. So boom. Then that's when he put the on the phone. Let's talk to him. Bam. So I'm like, boom. Then I chopped it up with the dude. Boom. He hung up. I think it was like the next day. He put him on the phone again. Was like, man, let's do a show. Like, boom, boom, boom. I want to do a show, man. I want to fuck with DOSH, man. I'm trying to get into the networks, the business, and all that shit and learn the shit. You know, you seen you doing your thing and shit. You know, they see my shows.
Ain't easy.
Y'all doing a fighting show.
Somebody got it.
Saying like, man, y'all be posting fights on the internet now? Yeah, that's what we doing. You feel me? That's what it is. You feel me? It's crazy how he said that too. You feel me? So boom. All of a sudden, you feel me? He like, man, I want to do the Whack and Loose show, which Wack never, said nothing about. When he said that, he didn't even listen.
Especially if you dealing in weight. I mean, some work.
You know, Wack middleman. I don't know, like he was just on the phone, no number dialed or nothing. He just on the phone.
You know what that means, then, right?
He probably was on the phone the whole time.
Bro was on the phone the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, boom.
And that's what they do.
Right. And mind you, like Wack said, he didn't know me at this time. So, you know, I didn't know him at this time. You know, we didn't know each other. We didn't know him. All this shit came from Reed and them, you know. Me, only reason Reed got close to me on that reason because I got like 7-8 years with Reed. You feel me? Anybody know I fuck with my people's tough. If I fuck with you, I don't care who you beef with, what's going on, man. If you're genuine to me, I'm gonna be genuine to you. So if you got this going on with these people, you'll never hear about these people when I'm around. You know? So yeah, so he got on the phone. Whoa, let's talk about his show, man.
Okay, so let me tell you there. Who's on the phone now? It's you, Loose Cannon, WACK100,
Jreed.
And Jreed. Continue.
Boom. So we on the phone, man. Let's set up the meeting, man. We gonna come on down and shit like this.
So now
I'm like, boom, low key. I wasn't.
Not only is Jreed at the table before Loose Cannon puts WACK100 on the phone with Travis Ford so that they can negotiate the deal. Jreed is on that call, so he got his nails digging into the move also. Nigga, don't think y'all finna bust this without me. Where's my 10 to 20% finder's fee? I'm bringing y'all somebody who knows how to go viral, who knows how to get the blogs to react to content that he do. That's gonna bring numbers over here. We need to turn a portion of that traffic into users paying that $6 subscription fee or whatever it was that the DOSH Network was charging. I'm just saying, my nigga, Jreed is around. It seems like y'all trying to deny that y'all know about him, but all of this evidence is coming straight out from the guy y'all did the deal with. This is nasty work.
You feel me? Jreed, he like, nah, nigga, I'm a drive. You're going to make this meeting. You feel me? So he was like very like, man, because, you know, he said when he introduced me to Loose Cannon was as his brother. Man, I knew Loose Cannon, man. We was in jail, man. All right, you can't believe the shit he used to do in jail. You feel me? Like crazy. Like, not no bullshit, but like, you know, comedian type shit. You feel me? Like, you know, so he knew this dude. Like, so I'm like, all right, you know him. You know, ain't no people gonna bring no weird people around me. You feel me? You know, they already know, don't bring no bullshit ass people around me. You feel me? So, boom. We ended up going to Vegas. Jreed put his gas, drove. I got dressed, flew to Vegas. Boom, we sitting at this fly upscale restaurant. You feel me?
So did the wives pull up too?
The wives?
Yeah.
Oh, they girls? Yeah, they girls put up too.
Their baby moms.
Yep. Man, they had their ladies with them. You feel me? They came. Yep. I met both of them. You know, I met them a couple times. You know?
Harold has metastatic prostate cancer, but like you, Harold has stuff to do.
Damn, they said the DOSH Network. Listen what they said. Hold on. We're going to read that comment. Who was that? Oh, Mike B, my nigga. He say, Lou from the Lou, I looked it up one day, and all it is girls fighting. Busted ass girls, too. It's worse than Now That's TV app. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Jreed was an extra mouth to feed. Travis Ford, too. They trying to cut straight to the plug. And
I went
didn't
swell,
realize
man. You know me, I'm
late.
a type person. My first time meeting people, see, I didn't even eat. Loose Cannon actually, you know, like took half of his T-bone steak and, you know, shared it with me. You feel me? He cut it in half. I'm like, bro, I ain't eating, man. You know, I'm trying to figure out what's going on and shit. I'm trying to watch everybody the business. I had my dinners with 2 cups of Hennessy. You feel me? So, you feel me? So, but Loose like, man, like, boom. Ordered another plate. His steak was stupid big. So we cut it in half, chopped it up. You know, I mean, I sat right next to Loose. I walked in, sat right next to Loose. Mozzie sat right next to Wack. The ladies was on the opposite side of the tables.
Okay, so conversations about TV shows and ideas, all of that happened during this dinner?
Yes, man. We had it went from like a TV show to I was like, you know what? Let's do something even bigger. Because I was already about to do what's his name? Black Caesar. He was about to collab with me on Dosh Unlock first. Rainwater, shout out my boy Rainwater. You know, he was about to collab with me at first. But I'm like, boom, you know, I see these guys more in the media and I understand marketing and promo. You feel me? To get it where you need to be. You feel me? You know, so I'm like, boom, maybe that'd be a choice. And Mozzie hit me like, man, you want me to make them say it's up to you, Travis.
That's exactly what it was.
I said, let's do it.
Now, you and Mozzie weren't concerned about all of the ridiculous antics that.
Hey, let me get back to this real quick, right? Hell of a statement. King Buck Wild say, Duse, do you think Jreed wanted his cut like Stutterbox with the Ray J finder's fee? Well, he didn't. He wanted Stutterbox wanted a percentage of the royalties. Residuals. He was already a self-made millionaire, street millionaire, right? So he wanted residuals of some legal money for whatever reason. This one, I think Jreed bringing them to the table wanted a partnership because that would have been a power move for DOSH, who really don't have that type of subscription, especially when WACK100 is bringing in ADAM22 and No Jumper with the promotion. You get to send in that kind of traffic there, and if you're able to convert those and influence that traffic to subscribing to the $6, and not even all of it, say No Jumper is 5 million subscribers, right? So you shoot for 10% of their base. You're trying to disrupt that base to come over and convert them into 10%. I think don't quote me, I think it was $6 they were charging for the DOSH Network subscription fee, right? $6 times 5% of 5 million, which would be 5% of 5%, no, 10% of 5 million would be 500,000. 500,000 times 6 would be $3 million move that they'll be splitting up if they are successful at marketing and promoting their shows. So I'm quite sure he didn't want no chump change, no 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 bands. Nigga playing for the long haul for that. When you help bring this play, he should want to cut you in on this side, and they should want to cut you in on this side. I mean, some middleman is clever enough to pull it off. Burn both sides of the blunt. Let's go.
Have been doing on the internet for the previous several months.
See, you know what's crazy about that time? Like I was saying, I seen the name going viral, but I wasn't really even tuned into everything until the shit happened. Then I went to look back. I seen shit I didn't even know, but I seen the name trending and booming. So I'm like, yeah, maybe at the time when I'm trying to build a network. You know, my cousin tell you I done built DOSH Network up. I'm like, boom, I can build a whole nother network. Now we tripling. You feel me? Off this right here. You feel me? So I'm like, now we tripling. You feel me? So yeah. So you know, I didn't even see all that shit, man. You know,
what you want me to say,
I'm from,
brother?
You know, I'm from the streets too, so I ain't really like worried about it. Let's shoot me in the middle of the forehead. You feel me? Like it went down like that, straight up.
Okay, so how did that meeting conclude?
Man, it went well, man. We came up with DOSH, making them partners with DOSH Unlock, you know, the contracts will be in soon, you know. And if you know contracts, every contract is not overnight. Sometimes you take a month to get a contract. You take 2 months sometimes. You dig? I just don't know people that got contracts in a year. You feel me? So, you know, we went good. We took a pic. You feel me? And shit, me and Jreed flew back to LA.
Okay.
Came all from LA just for dinner.
Now, if WACK was able to secure a contract with DOSH and Loose Cannon is at the same meeting, how come he wasn't able to get on contract with DOSH Network?
Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max.
Hit that like
together for $16.99.
Because at this time we didn't my partner, my partner Mozzie, you feel me? He didn't really know him as much as me. And you know, one thing about, you know, partners and people of high business and investors, they're gonna only go with what they believe in, and they knew who WACK was, and they never heard of a Loose Cannon. You feel me? So you feel me? You know, so you know, they was growing in war with the WACK. So hey, if I deal with anybody, I'm gonna deal with WACK. If I do a contract, I'm gonna do it with WACK. I don't know this dude. I'm not about to just sign anybody a contract. You feel me? Like even Jreed, even though he made a not orchestrated, but you know, introduced us or introduced the situation. It's like he don't even know you. It's like Burger King. You introduce somebody good to Burger King, they're gonna put you on a contract for the major deal. No, it don't work like that.
All right, so let's talk about the second meeting. How much time has passed until you guys have the second meeting in Vegas?
Bro, I ain't heard that theory before. Lou from the Lou, great point. Him being on Megan's Law, he said, I think they was going to use that on an episode. That's why they were already filming it. On an episode of Exposers, and expose Jreed for his crime of taking pussy. Man, listen, bro. That might be a cold theory. Ooh, that'll look nasty in court.
Man, we had that second meeting probably like the next week. Okay. Everything was within a time like limit.
And the second meeting is
okay.
Who's at the second meeting?
The second meeting, me, Luz, Jreed, and WACK, and they girls.
What about Mozzie?
Oh, Mozzie too. Yeah, Mozzie and Mozzie wife too. Okay. Shout out Camby and Mozzie.
Now it's kind of interesting that WACK and Jreed have these two meetings, but when this dude WACK is on the internet, he's talking about, I don't even know this dude. I never met this dude. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
But there's obviously a timeline of him in meetings with Jreed.
Yeah. I mean, the second meeting for sure. Not the first one. WACK wasn't there, but the second meeting with the the dinner with the steaks and stuff. Yes, he was there. And I don't think WACK. I'm not sure. You know, I don't know if WACK really knew who he was at the time of the meeting. You feel me? He was just orchestrating business type of thing. You feel me? Because he wasn't even sure who he was when he hit the room. You feel me?
But Jreed recorded a phone call with him and WACK talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I didn't know about that one too. That came up to me later on. So I'm not sure about that part. You feel me? It's like that got me kind of like, you know.
All right, let's talk about that second meeting.
Yeah.
Same dinner place, same restaurant?
No, it was a fancier one. The second one was better, man. It was dope, man. That's why I didn't really want to order nothing like that, because I was like, man, I just left In and Out. They was like, Jreed was like, don't say that around these type of people.
So what was
They try to prove themselves to these niggas like they got the bag.
You see, old girls like, y'all didn't even pay for, y'all just paid for y'all meals. Of course. Shit. What you thought? That shit high.
Okay, so you talking about Sharice Mills kind of threw a jab at y'all.
Yeah, man.
That DOSH didn't even pick up the dinner tab.
Imagine someone trying to disassociate themselves from something and getting exposed. I already knew DOSH Network had no money, okay? Because y'all didn't pay for the dinner. All right, you paid for your own dinner, having a business meeting. Like, I already knew that was a red flag. But Cannon and WACK, you know, they thought they was gonna make a little $250 off of you. You know, clearly you ain't got it because you sent a report that wasn't making no sense. You know, I've owned plenty of online businesses and I could read Stripe and I could read how you search it. Travis and Jreed were all eating. You know, Mozzie, you need to watch who you got working for you because everybody trying to make something out of something, you know, and do underhanded deals. And WACK tried to do a whole contract.
But we was invited there, so it's like, why we pay for a dinner that you guys invite us to discuss business with you guys? You know, so it was like we invited. We didn't want to rush to see you guys. You feel me? Y'all wanted to be a part of what we had going on. And mostly of the, you know, Duse was the one that was really every day. He was adding WACK to it. That's why I say WACK wasn't really on it like that. It was loose on it like that.
Okay, so Sharice was at the second meeting. She posted, yeah, I knew DOSH didn't have no money.
This ain't no Boston Nero Jones. What up?
On the dinner.
Salute.
That's why I said, what the? You see, I made a post after that. I'm like, girl,
if y'all just
you pay for your own shit. You feel me? Y'all really supposed to be paying for our shit. You feel me? Originally, y'all, we was invited here. You know, we low key came all the way from Los Angeles, South Central. You feel me? And on this meeting to make shit bigger within all of us, you know, why would we pay for you guys' dinners?
So is this the dinner that after it was over?
Yeah, Travis Ford.
No,
look,
that was
if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Just say y'all ain't got it like that, bro. It's definitely customary if Active Chucks calls a business meeting for my company to sign some people to my company. You best believe I'm covering the bill. That's a business meeting I call. So I'm going to cover the bill. I guess you haven't learned that business etiquette yet, bro. Expand your horizons. And maybe you never been at them tables or in them offices.
That's why you heard that video. See, Jreed was smutting me out in them videos. Travis won. Travis. I think he holding the deal because he got mad because I left his ass in Vegas.
All right. Hey, listen, I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm fine. I've been telling this nigga to push the button, bro. It's just a nigga in the way, bro.
Hit that like button if you just this nigga just in the way.
Man, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be scared, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think Travis be holding out.
So, oh shit. So damn, bro, this nigga, them niggas might got some action. So on this call, that's Jreed talking about Travis Ford to WACK and Loose saying that he's holding up business. He just scared and all of that. So this is why I've been hearing through internet chatter that they wanted to line up Travis Ford. But when he didn't show up and this nigga Jreed did, trying to get up in there on some middleman shit, then they just made the example of him. This some nasty work. That didn't sound like business at all. No, it sounded like a back door, nigga.
I think Travis holding out, bro. That's all.
What makes someone's work a work of art?
Easy.
Art takes countless ideas.
So let's rewind a little bit.
Oil and water.
Dinner, you left because I thought you just said we went back to LA.
Yeah, that was the second one. That was one with the WACK and see WACK and Loose wasn't at the first dinner. That was just the DOSH Network.
Okay, so after the first dinner, you came back to LA.
Yeah.
Without Jreed.
No, I can't. No, first dinner I come with him. I almost left on that first time though, but he jumped in the car too. But that one, yes, we came back. The second one, no.
Okay. So
wait. My bad. Let me take the first one. Yeah, I did leave Jreed. The second one, I came back. The second one was with WACK and Loose and them. And then the first one was just me, Jreed, and DOSH Network. So yes, the first one I left him. Yep.
Why'd you do that?
Because I had to go to work. And this with the goddamn Dale and play with Dale in the studio and talk. Oh man, nigga, I had to go to work. So I'm like, nigga, I got to go. Literally, I came to this party from my homeboy sick. Boom. And I told him when we leave there, we're literally going back on the road because I got to go to work in the morning. You feel me? So he wanted the time was going. He took it. Man, I thought we was getting on the freeway. He was driving. Nigga, this nigga took us to Dale Morrison, a little spot in Vegas. I said, this motherfucker. And he went in the motherfucking spot, chilled for like 30 minutes. I said, all right, we out of here. I told him, hey, go get this nigga. He didn't come back out. I put off and left him. And then that's when you heard that shit. He trying to smug me off, man. Just Travis' fault. Travis. He apologized to that before the video got released. And I kept wondering, why does he apologize? I just want to tell you I'm sorry.
Okay, so this was the first dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, so after the first dinner, Jreed gets on a phone call with WACK and Loose Cannon.
Hey, you see them recordings came out? I don't know how many.
Yeah, those calls came out after.
I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know all this shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, because he has no reason even. I mean, if he talking to him on some friendship shit, it's cool. Yeah. But if he talked to him about DOSH Network business, that conversation should have been only with me.
So when you heard that call, which came out more recently,
yeah,
he's talking about you. He's smutting your name.
Yeah.
And he's talking about the business that he has no contract for.
Yeah, no contract. He's not getting no contract.
Right, you telling him what we doing. This is just that. This is just that. I ain't never did this. You talk me into it. I don't want to fuck with shit that's unstable. Then you gonna send me a picture of an old nigga in a motherfucking hospital bed. No, I'm on the street. You ain't gonna about none of that. What that got to do with me, bro? What the fuck that? You laying in the hospital bed. You done signed the contract. Sunday, like you said, I wouldn't be calling you today to know they're not me in the hospital bed.
Hey, so wait, the whole time it was him holding up on the contract?
I'm dead on.
Well, WACK ain't even from nowhere. He ain't got no dead homies. Nigga, he ain't even ride for his dead brother. Busted. But real quick, let me read this one. Hood Civilian Speak says, I think it was an extortion move on ADAM22 to sign the deal and get along with the program, but social media got involved, which led to a police investigation. Nah, I ain't gonna even lie. I think obviously they were putting him as a piece in on the play, and he would have got a percentage, WACK said, out of his cut. That's the way that WACK was trying to push it. I believe that this was already premeditated, and Adam was with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, Adam is a Percocet head, pill popping, junkie, Caucasoid, mountaineer.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
You pressing him so hard, I'm sitting there laughing.
That's how you know, bro. He stopped answering the phone for 2-3 weeks and then gonna tell me I was opening up some bill collecting shit in Atlanta. Bro, that's cool. What the fuck that got to do with the business, homie? I don't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't knowing. I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't never. My first time meeting was the first time you met him. I mean, the first time we met. You see what I'm saying? So like probably this, but I was already just telling Trav like, hey, bro.
DOSH Network, academics, soul jumper, flash, no, we had to bro, my nigga. Hey, my nigga, she ain't even answering my phone. We was up a relationship, bro. And that's NBA young boy manager because he brought the deal with the little Tim shit. You know what this gonna tell me? WACK. So you telling me little Tim is the one that shot King Bond? Oh man, I thought you. I said you dumbass.
Never.
We had 10 episodes and we had it before Dunk even went to jail. You stopped answering the phone.
Hey, listen, I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm fine. I've been telling this nigga to push the button, bro. It's just a nigga in the way, bro.
Who in the way?
Man, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be scared, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think Travis be holding out. I think Travis holding out, bro. That's all.
Yeah, I see. That's loose issue. I don't know. I'm gonna make sure that I take care of that. That's loose issue. I don't know that about that.
You know what I mean? I just think like when people don't understand business.
You don't have to say anything no more. I'm gonna break his face when I see him. That shit is weird.
So there you got Loose Coochie Ashley saying that and telling this nigga Jreed on the phone with WACK on the phone, don't worry about that. I'ma handle that. When I see Travis Ford, I'ma break his face, nigga. Premeditated, nigga. You niggas is dumb as fuck? Why the fuck would you put that on record that, bro? These niggas is setting each other up. This is nasty work. Whoever recorded this call probably was working. Let's go.
This nigga, the main nigga running around screaming his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna break his face when I see him.
Wait, these niggas is weird. I'm like, oh, what kind of shit?
Hey, you know, I don't like being associated like that because you know what I mean. I don't like phone calls. You know what I mean? I don't like setting up situations and it got me looking funny because like you were Pyru, you got Cannon from neighborhood, you got me from gangsters. Like, come on, man. I'm all in the circle the wrong way.
We've been going hard on this shit about this shit.
I'm already knowing.
Right, Big Red.
I heard Daddy laid up in the hospital. Baby, what you got to do with it?
The tournament is here. The new season of Twisted Metal is streaming now.
Let's get to it.
First,
that like button if you just coming in.
You feel me? Hearing that, up to 300. I was like, damn, this nigga was super apologizing to me before. So it's like my heart was already ready for something. Like, you feel me? Because he kept apologizing. Man, Travis, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry because he knew he was going to release them videos. And he was saying some shit, and that's not all he got. You feel me? He got some more shit he ain't even released yet. So, you know, yeah, he did that shit. So I was kind of mad at him, but I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I left that nigga in Vegas. He had no ride back home. That's 4 hours away. You feel me? So it was kind of like I ain't tripping up with no words because I did something new to you. You had to spend money on.
So
you feel me?
How did he get back? Did you find out?
I don't know.
Okay. Now I think he was forced to drop that call because WACK kept saying, "I've never heard this. I've never seen this until that no jumper beating."
WACK, Mozzie canceled with WACK. WACK called me and told me not to show up. What the fuck are you doing up there? There's no reason for you to go up there. He tells him, I'm going up there anyway. Right? I don't know this dude. All I know is Travis Ford and Mozzie, owner number 2. That's it. I don't know this dude.
Jreed.
Yeah, I don't know this dude.
Yeah, you do know this dude. Not only did you have a meeting with him at the Ocean Prime.
Oh, Alex Alonso just ate him up. Alex Alonso said, you do know this dude. There go Mozzie, there go WACK, there go Jreed in between Loose Cannon and WACK, and then there go Travis Ford. This was the dinner, this man just says. This corroborates his rendition of the story. Oh, this nasty work, man. Hit that like button.
Restaurant in Las Vegas. He also has telephone calls, recorded calls that Jreed recorded between him, WACK, Termaine Williams, prior to the December 26th no jumper beating. So WACK clearly knew who Jreed was, Lou. And he clearly knew that he was from, at least at one point in his life, from 11-8 Hawthorne Gangster Crip.
You know what I mean? I don't like setting up situations and it got me looking funny because like you were Pyru, you got Cannon from neighborhood, you got me from gangsters. Like, come on, man. I'm all in the circle the wrong way.
We've been going hard on this shit about this shit.
I'm already knowing.
Man, I'm Jreed, CEO of Duse District Entertainment, founder of hashtag Enough is Enough. I want to change the narrative about me just being some guy that walked up in the back of no jumper. That is not how it happened. I've been knowing you for a while. I've been knowing Loose Cannon for a while. I've been knowing WACK for a while. Make it even, you know what I'm saying, to top it off, man, I was just in Vegas with these dudes about 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, not 2 weeks ago, but about 2 months ago. And, you know, you can see the picture up on about that. So me being a nobody and just roaming, that's not it. So we're going to change that up right now. I know these people very, very well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think he was dropping it because there was a lot of shit going on, you know. So, you know, he dropped it off the bat.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, you know.
And they clearly showed that not only did WACK know who this dude was, you were in conversations with him.
Yeah.
They were in conversations about smutting you.
Yeah, so obviously they was in conversations about that shit. He's saying, oh, I ain't gonna break my face when he see me and all this shit. He laughed and say, oh, yeah, that's loose problem. That's loose problem and shit. Mind you, though, I didn't know WACK at that time. So we was just meeting, you know, I know WACK now. That's what, 6-7 months ago. I done met WACK about 4-5 times. Very different person than the internet. So, very, different. When I talk to him, he always talk about, making my life better. Nothing, no gang shit. So the different WACK on the internet is another WACK I see.
Okay. So let's talk about the meeting that Mozzie, I guess, wanted to have with No Jumper. I guess this was trying to get him involved in DOSH.
Yeah, and I didn't have my hair cut. I mean, my hair braided. And people know me. I ain't coming out if my shit ain't done. Mozzie didn't have no barber, so we like, man, we, it's gonna be that. Well, Mozzie first though, but I ain't have my hair done either. So even we got we got the call later from a certain person to come pull up there, but we, I didn't.
You talking about Loose Cannon calling you guys?
Yeah.
Pull up.
So yeah, he got a call. You feel me, to pull up for an interview. So me not having my hair done, I'm not going nowhere without my hair done. Mozzie shit coming from Vegas, and Mozzie, he the type of guy, he got to be out here the day before. He's not coming the day of. So if it's not the day of, most likely you're not going to see him. So most likely, I knew that meeting wasn't going to happen. That's why I didn't have my hair done, because it would have been done. You feel me? So I wasn't even tripping off that meeting. I knew how it was going to turn out.
Okay, so was the plan that you and Mozzie and Jreed were going to come on and do a podcast with on No Jumper?
No. Yes. We were supposed to originally we were supposed to go for a meeting. Jreed was not supposed to be a part of this meeting. Me, Mozzie, and WACK to discuss our numbers and the numbers. I sent you numbers and shit. You know how that works and shit, because you got to understand the algorithm of a network on the app versus the YouTube. Totally different. So yeah, originally that was supposed to be that we got that call later on. And I'm like, I can't make it. And then that person called that a million times.
Damu, Kiwe,
like, you let me come on, pull up. So
smoked
that's
out
it.
TV, throwback classic.
So Mozzie,
Travis drunk all the time.
Yeah.
Before he lying.
How did you find out that Mozzie canceled?
This nigga WACK called me, man, like 2 o'clock. Like, hey man, this is Mozzie. Because Mozzie was canceled before that like 2 or 3 times. So we talked it up. We was laughing. This Mozzie, he done did it again. You feel me? Like, we'll cancel. He had a little laugh when he got off the phone. You could tell he probably was around some business people had him or something. A little laugh, got off the phone. Shit, man, this day after Christmas, man. We still with the kids. It's 26. People still with the family. We saying bye to the family that flew out. Ain't nobody really thinking about no internet shit or no jobs, no work. It's all about the family and Christmas time right now,
Now, did you pick up on there was some tension coming from Jreed and Loose Cannon against you?
Nah, I never tensed that. I never felt that until I heard that shit.
Like balls in your jaw.
Never had no tension. Me and Loose Cannon had an argument too. Before that too, we had a little argument. I was like, we had a little argument. He was like, "Who you is on the phone trying to sound like you think you me?" Like, I told him, nigga, I'm really from here. I'm really like that in real life. Nigga, shit would happen. That's why I said if that shit would have went down with me. When it went down like that, I would have probably had a hoodie on, start shooting through my hoodie, or I would have had more people with me. You feel me?
Now, did you ever find out or do research on this dude, Loose Cannon, who's claiming 6-0, but he's never with any 6-0s?
See, I didn't even see. I know I fuck with a lot of 6-0s and shit, man. Shout out my nigga Blue Cinco, Poncho. I fuck with a lot of Cinco. I mean, not Cinco. There's a lot of people in the 6-0s. You feel me? I never heard of no Loose Cannon. It might be, but ain't nobody came across no Loose Cannon or nothing like that.
Bro grew up in Fontana.
Yes, I don't know. I live in South Central LA, so the people I know, which he might be though. I don't know, but with me growing up and moving around and knowing the Shady Blues and going to camp in LA, mind you, I'm not this age. You feel me? But I never heard of no Loose Cannon.
Okay, so then, what was Jreed's business of going up to No Jumper on December 26th when you and Mozzie were going to go up there to show Adam the numbers?
Man, like I said, man, he getting a call from his brother. You feel me? That he got major respect and love for, to introduce us all together and shit. He was called up there. You feel me? Shit, man. I don't know what the he was doing up there. Originally, I was his ride. We was all supposed to go. originally, you know, and people know me. I know I pull up. When I pull up, I pulls up with my people. You dig? So originally, I was his ride. He was gonna roll with me. So he hit me. I was asleep. He hit me out the blue. I'm 10 minutes away from no jumper. I'm like, oh, this, what the fuck? How you fucking go into some shit that they got to do with me and my business? Hey, you don't gonna know nothing. You never been to a Dosh filming. You never been around us doing nothing for Dosh Network. You ain't even never seen nobody with a shirt other than me around you. You know, so like, why are you at a Dosh Network issue? So went to sleep, dozed off, shit, woke up. I'm getting all type of calls.
Okay, but if you and Mozzie's meeting was supposed to be like around 3,
yeah,
he's getting invited up there at like 5:30 at a whole different time.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. And that's crazy. I got a lot of people call me and said it was me. I was getting called. You all right? You all right? You all right? You all right? You all right?
Let's get into this. I'll be right back.
So why did he get whipped out? Why did Jreed get whipped out up there?
I don't know, man. You know, like I said, man, these niggas is friends. These niggas is homies. These niggas talk every day on the phone. So, you know, it could have been anything, man. Whatever they do, they talk more than me, shit.
All right, so did you see I guess they dropped this police report last week, and victim Jreed went to the police.
What?
But check this out. He goes to the police on January 2nd.
Yeah.
That's a week after the beating.
Yes, that's the thing. See,
now you talked to Jreed.
Yeah.
What took him? Why did he go to the police?
See, I don't know why.
Later?
Man, I do not know. See, I talked to Jreed the next day. See, man, I was on some ass shit, man, because of a situation. I was about to go light no jumper up, bro. When you hear him talk about the lighter heads that was gonna come the next day, that was me. I was about to tear their ass up. You feel me? Because I was hot in the fact that I had something to do with it, and I was called. What if I really would have went, you know? I got kids. I got a mama and shit, nigga. I got brothers and shit, cuz it wouldn't go be just stop there. Nigga, no jumper would be no jumper. You know, respect Adam, you know, but it wouldn't been there. You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
Now back to that phone call that Jreed dropped where he was smutting you.
Yeah.
WACK was kind of smutting your business partner, Mozzie.
Yeah,
I think Mozzie had a family member that was in the hospital.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, man. And I could say maybe, you know, because the deal was holding up, so everybody had a little aggression, you know, because at the end of the day, Mozzie is the one that could do the check. And Mozzie wasn't maybe moving at how Loose Cannon or these Jreed wanted them to move. So, you know, everybody was just having a lot of tension because I even got into it with the nigga. You feel me? Because I don't, you know, they thinking I'm at the end of the day, I don't sign the end of the question. I get the business, I bring people in, but it's one person that make this shit go check. You feel me?
But he was having a family situation at that time.
Yes, his father, you know, was on like damn near dying at that time. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, man.
And he must have felt a certain kind of way hearing WACK talk the way he was talking.
Yeah, man, he said some things, you know, and I believe that probably was making shit lack more than after that, though. But you feel me? Like I was saying, man, behind the scenes, there was some stuff going on that was a lack and promises made that wasn't going through. I would have been mad at the time myself too. But I wouldn't, you know, but I would have kind of been mad.
Now, DOSH Network is mentioned in this police report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, I didn't know that.
I was wondering how you felt about it.
I never knew that.
I'll read it to you right now. Jreed stated that he has known Jones and Williams for approximately 3 months and has been working on a network deal to get them and ADAM22 their own show called The Exposers on a platform.
That's false.
On a platform called DOSH Network that Jreed is associated with.
That's false.
The DOSH Network is a new streaming platform that launched in January 2023 that claims to display an array of talented stars and creators on the web. And
that's true.
And provides the popular digital content and an innovative business model that caters to its audience.
Yeah.
Jreed went to the location for the meeting and was not there to be on the No Jumper podcast.
Jreed can't do no meeting for me. He can't do no meetings for DOSH. He can't sign no paperwork. He don't even know them versus that one thing. Like I was said, he was inserting himself in my business because like I knew him for years, you know. If people know, they know me, Jreed. He in like 4 of my music videos.
But he was at 2 DOSH Network meetings.
But coming as and speaking for us, hell no. You don't know him like that. I know him, but Mozzie don't. He would never send Jreed, and I wouldn't either. So it was on some shit like, I'm gonna be on no jumper before you type. So he was just trying to rush and try to I'm gonna find a ride. Ain't got no ride now. I ain't going. Oh, I'm gonna find a ride. So it was like he was being thirsty to be there, which, you know, we understand that it's a big platform. You know, a lot of people want to be the no jumper.
I think that Travis Ford is hiding the fact that he's trying to cut Jreed out the deal. If Jreed comes with Drake or Kendrick Lamar and brings him to the table, then he's in on the play. Maybe he can't speak on behalf of what your interest in to the play would be, obviously, but he definitely has an interest in the play. He's the one bringing the play, the content to the network. That's the G homie calling from the pen. Let's go
get on there and, you know, be in front of 5 million people. You know, I understand that. So it was more of him trying to, you know.
But you've known Jreed for a long time, and this guy, Loose Cannon, that you barely met, whooped out him and his IBM partners, whooped them out. How has your relationship with Jreed been since that situation?
Our relationship's still the same. Like when I said, when they had them, you know, I heard Compton Rick Rock and them say that Lower Heads was the next day. Yeah. After they calmed me down on going to handle the business of that situation of them putting my name and calling me there. And if that would have happened to me, it would have been totally different. But, you know, after that, me and Jreed's relationship still the same, man. I don't judge him, you know, for nothing. Shit, I've been knowing him for too many years. I didn't live with Jreed before. So it's like, how can you turn your back on somebody that's been genuinely a friend and you know, person to you? You did?
Okay. So you know Jreed very well. He wouldn't have went up there gang banging. 11 at Gangsta Crip.
I never see one thing I said about the gang banging stuff. I never known Jreed as a gang banger. He always been a community leader, helping us. Me and my cousin tell you, we do parties. Jreed, have a lot of pictures with Jreed from the family. Jreed, you know, sons, kids, know my kids, you know, so we have like a bond. I never knew him as a gang member, never seen him with a gang member. You know, everybody say something. They got dogs from people's hood, like that's little Effie Blue. You feel me? So, you know, anybody can claim anything, you know, nowadays. You feel me? So I never seen him actively on no gang banging shit though. So I never can put that on his back. You feel me?
So I hear what you're saying. Lou says, so you came up here for content, right? He says, well, however you want to put it, cuz.
How'd they come up here for content when they didn't have anybody filming?
You're missing the point. That ain't what that means.
What's the content then?
Look, content means you can have a camera or your ass can be content, right? So Luce tells him, you came up here for content, right? He says back to Luce, whatever, cuz, how you want to put it, on gangster. Luce says, on neighborhood.
Gang allegations. So contract still good at this point, or is it everything just fell apart?
I mean, wax contract, yeah. As long as we're moving forward with this, and now this shit, we was actually about to launch. And then this shit came up. So, you know, and you got to deal with DOSH Network. They're not gang bangers. You know, they don't know nothing about gang members. They're like rich people that live out in the cut. And you feel me? So stuff like this scares them. You know, so, you know, right now we're trying to see what's everything going. But right now, yes, he's half of the owner of the company. I'm second half.
Okay. So what else would you like to let the people know that I didn't ask about regarding this whole situation?
Man, just know who your friends is. Watch who you call cousin. Watch who you call brother, man. You could talk to a motherfucker every day. They gonna stab you in the back. So just watch who you deal with, because these people could, like you said, man, they could have been out dead out there. And that's why it's actually mentally fucked me up, because I think about this shit every fucking day, every day. And I know this man, I know his kids, I know his wife, you know, and then point of time, it was pointing the finger at me. You feel me? So I'm like, that fucked me up a lot. My mother know him. When my mama seen that shit, she was like, what's going on with Jreed? I'm like, huh.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Never all three.
We cooking still, man. It's late. Well, that's it anyway. Let's get to the other content. So there you have it. That's the boy Travis Ford giving you his rendition of what that whole deal with was about with DOSH Network. Was in it. They always want to point the finger at the niggas, and it's so fucked up that we got so much self-hate that's the first thing we do. It come second nature or first nature even, right? To focus on the nigga. But nobody believes that Adam knew about it. Nobody finds it suspicious that as soon as he sees the two dudes, he's out of here and he leaves these niggas in there to close up. You know what I'm saying? That he got an alibi, but he is involved in the deal. I mean, what is we talking about? WACK has not been to no jumper. Shit, I could do Clubhouse from home. The point is, no one has seen him. You don't find that odd. When has WACK never been there at no jumper? The week that Discovery dropped, he MIA. The week that Discovery dropped, he MIA. Yeah. Do you have to invest money to be a half owner? No, not necessarily. What kind of bogus business deal is this? Yeah, you don't necessarily have to. You could bring other things of value to a deal to become a half owner. So say right now I signed Dr. Dre, right? like Suge, right? He get Dr. Dre signed and get him up out of his contract and get him signed to a deal. He's gonna make that, and I'm quite sure Jimmy Iovine, that was all Jimmy Iovine needed to go ahead and push the Chronic out. You know what I'm saying? And Suge was still 50% owner of Death Row. So him and Dre. I truly believe WACK was sent to the internet to destroy the black YouTube sector. I think it's a whole lot more than just YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit that happens on the internet has reactions and that affect the community. You know what I'm saying? WACK slick trying to get gang enhancement. Yeah, telling ass. Yeah, that's nasty work, bro. So let me take y'all back to when this first happened. I want y'all to see how these niggas was popping it when it first happened. Oh man, let's go. We're gonna take y'all to Cheeseburger Chuck. Death to the Cloud Chasers, one of the first dudes that released it. Let's go.
That shit or something. I don't know, gang. Hold on real quick. Let me add this shit. We on Clubhouse if y'all don't know. Let's get to it. Yo. Hold on. Yo. Yo, Ghost.
You
can hear me, Chuck? Yeah, you can hear me?
All nigga that struck again.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we hear you now.
You can hear Ghost?
I can't hear where Ghost at. I can't hear him. I hear you.
Yo.
I hear that Ghost. I heard him.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, Chuck.
Hey, at the end of the day, this shit about to get crazy, right? We got the audio together, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the Jreed, bro. So, Ghost, finish saying what you were saying about Jreed, man.
I just felt like from day one he was a weirdo, bro. Like, you know, you can read people like if you got any type of knowledge or any type of just a brain, period, you could read him from day one that he was a weirdo, bro. Like, this is a 50-some-year-old man going on an interview crying, bro. Like, in one breath you a Crip, in the next breath you crying like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never respect him from the jump. Like, I just knew he was full of lies. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody who saw that first interview with Compton Rick Rock should have been able to decipher through that and read straight through him as a weirdo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the vibes I got from him. A sucker.
That's
weirdo.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
He was crying, bro, and that shit took me back. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga on here crying?
Oh, God.
Even him saying that he just recently, like, say he said he just recently met WACK100, right? Loose Cannon. You know what I'm saying? They saying like, look, yo, bro, the nigga WACK saying like, look, man, I ain't meet you like that. You came to a dinner and then your presence was there. You feel me?
Right.
But it's so different, bro. So many people was on this online shit and they was campaigning for these dudes. You know what I'm saying? You seen like SGBTV, that nigga, bro. That nigga, hey, WACK, you should have never went on that nigga channel, bro. That nigga so much of a fucking goofy. This nigga paint pictures. Like, you was just out the country. I seen him on his live. He was like, yeah, tell WACK100 to go leave the country. You know what I'm saying? I bet you he get flagged by the FBI. He going to jail, right?
Who said that?
That's what the SGBTV nigga said, right?
Oh yeah, he weird.
So look, bro, I just seen you. You was out of the country, weren't you, in the past week?
Yeah, that nigga weird, bro. He just talking. Dude then took some shit up. He been chopping that shit up for 3 weeks. He just letting us know he ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Nothing else, bro. That shit crazy. Hey, Ghost, you
What
seen
up, bro?
like so like the basically like you said, like you have your little situation when it comes to Compton Rick Rock, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I fuck with Compton Rick Rock, you know?
Right,
But
right.
You have your situation. How you feel about the way he handled this situation, bro?
I just feel like, honestly, bro, I feel like Compton Rick Rock, he was just clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was chasing the views. You know what I'm saying? And people do that. You know what I'm saying? People chase content. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like Compton Rick Rock, you know, being who he's supposed to be, he should have did proper research. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he ain't do no research. He ain't dig into nothing. He was real biased in the situation. He was just running with whatever Jreed told him. And he felt like whatever Jreed was telling him was facts. And as we all come to see, it wasn't facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jreed turned out to be a liar. Jreed turned out to be a goofy. Jreed turned out to be somebody who liked to take advantage of helpless women. You know what I'm saying? This nigga on Megan's Law.
Bro, that's crazy. So you say, hold on. How the fuck do you know what Megan's Law is, though, bro? That means you did something to somebody underage. You know that, right?
Facts. Well, it don't necessarily mean underage, do it? Ain't it just a sex crime? Or do it got to be underage on Megan's Law?
I think
sex crime.
Okay,
it's a sex crime. He sodomized a lady while she was passed out. She woke up in excruciating pain. I read the medical reports and everything. He tore all kind of shit. And then when she told him, stop, please, okay, I won't tell, he put his arm over her face and said, shut the fuck up, bitch, and take it. All that's in the work.
See, this the type of nigga we dealing with. Jreed, that's you, Jreed. This the type of nigga we dealing with, bro. Somebody who do stuff like that to women, bro.
No, that shit real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Real fuck. Hey, Shay, what you think about that? You know what I'm saying? Because I know like a lot of people had something to say.
What I missed it. Fill me in.
What you think about Jreed? Like Jreed just came out that, you know what I'm saying, he got that R word on him. He on Megan's Law. You know what I'm saying?
He looked like one of them weirdo ass rapists, assaulters. He looked weird. He looked crazy. And if he did what he did up at No Jumper, now I can see why he got his ass whipped.
That's crazy.
Oh, niggas down 1,000.
Down 1,000.
Yo, listen, one thing you be telling them, Chuck, you go fucking with the ball, nigga, you better be ready.
If you go fucking with the ball, nigga, you better be ready. Ball head. CS2 back, Lamore, nigga. 3-finger back. The ball head man. You know what you always tell him, Cheeseburger Chuck. Bad luck, Cheeseburger Chuck. And Ghost just over there sucking phallus. They're deep throating at this point. I'm talking about gag reflex, nigga, down the esophagus, though, right? So these niggas is sucking CS2 back off because they nervous. They never seen violence at this level. So they're trying to feel normal and normalize it. And CS2 back brags that they came messing with him. Why else would he have said that? You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
That's the book. Oh, wow, you been the boogeyman, huh?
Better be ready. Always say the best for last.
Hey, Wack. Look, man. I see this shit. You hear me? I'll be like, yo, chill out, bro. Make sure it's right. I'm telling you. That's all I gotta do. Just make sure it's right, bro. That's all I
What's going on with the lawsuit and shit?
Well, I don't even think. I think he went and. Well, I know he went and talked to some. He went and talked to some attorneys because all the attorneys they all call it. They tell my attorney.
So ain't nothing went through the court yet.
But now because it's like his shit was crazy. Everybody then turned on him. His homies called me about an hour ago. They looking for his whack. Listen, you hear that out of our mouth. We ain't finna say no more. We ain't back in his play. It's good it happened to us. So, see, he should have just stayed in his own little lane, did his own little shit. He'd have been all right. But you want to come playing and lying and manipulate. And now you exposed.
Ass nigga.
You want the light. You got this light. This light ain't always got to tell niggas, hey, this light make you sweat sometime, boy.
That's cloud chasing at its finest.
So he didn't see doing these interviews. He didn't fuck himself because now he didn't said so many different stories on why he was up there. I'm not a gang member. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, and everything that been debunked. The nigga was on the phone with Loose Cannon 2 days ago, laughing and giggling. Said, I ain't got no animosity. Loose said, homie, you crying like Ricky Lake, nigga, on the couch. He laughing. He laughing with Loose Cannon. Chuck, you got that audio. I know you got that audio.
Yeah, I got it. Matter of fact, I got it already queued. I got it queued up.
I sent you all the work too, Chuck. You got all the work, the whole shit.
Yeah, I just got
everything.
Shit. I'm about to pull it up on the screen.
It's all
good. Yeah, it's all
so y'all dropped the paperwork on the nigga? Y'all dropped the paperwork?
Everything. I did all that yesterday.
Chuck, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I did all that
you got to
yesterday.
send it to me, bro.
Well, a nigga's lagging law, his case, all his documents, the whole court transcripts, everything, appeals, sodomy, the everything, how he registered, all that.
Hey, Ghost, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this, bro. I get Loose Cannon in here because we about to play a little bit of Loose Cannon shit.
He coming. I sent him the link. He coming.
Loose to pull up. Let me see.
And it was a gangbang rape.
What?
Yeah,
they gangbang raped her. You know me, I put the link to the work up in my story after
that nigga face all over YouTube now.
Everywhere. Here you go. Yeah, you want to play?
Now what make it worse, Wack?
Yeah.
Don't nobody feel, you can't feel sorry for a nigga getting his ass whooped. Now you wish he would have got fucked up even more. Now knowing what you know. Ain't no
but look, he wanted to be
now.
famous. He wanted to be famous. Now he got what he wanted, bro. He wanted to be famous.
All the tears and sympathy shit out the window.
Yeah, it's over with. That nigga cooked, fried.
Shit, I just looked at it the other day. His first name, that mean it's on the motherfucking
everything.
You wanted the motherfucking clout. Man, you got it. Welcome to make. Damn, anybody that didn't know he was gonna make his law, they sure know now.
Straight like that. Like, let me play some of this audio from Loose Cannon. Let's get it.
It's over with. Here's the content. Sweetie!
All right.
He calling them now. Hold on.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see you.
I'm on here. You don't see me?
Nigga.
No.
So I was telling Ken, I see my nigga, man. And that's not your get down. You know, we know ourselves for years.
Wait, cuz not on here.
He right there.
No, he not. Is he?
Yeah, I'm looking at him. You and him. He right there.
I don't see cuz, bro. Jreed. Jreed.
He right there. His camera on, cuz.
I
Hey,
can't
Reed,
even hear
speak
cuz,
up.
bro. I can't even hear cuz talking.
Jamie, say something, bro. You hear cuz say what's the deal?
No, hang up and call me right back.
All right. You say your camera off. You can't see cuz either?
You know.
That's my day, King. That's my day, cuz. He ain't had a problem with none of this shit, bro.
Shut his live.
Yeah. What's up with that nigga Rick Rock though? Why cuz keep trying to add fuel to the fire? Come on, bro.
That's something between y'all. That's the whole thing. It's everybody that have nothing to do with me. I don't know, cuz. What you want me to say?
No, because they were saying that all the lawsuits, the police shit. I'm like, Jreed is not gonna do that.
He's not gonna do that, man. Listen. That's just
Jreed.
Pause it right there just for a second. Y'all heard what Jreed said. He said he not gonna do that. Listen to this.
I'm like, Jreed is not gonna do that.
He's not gonna do that, man. Listen. That's just who, like, come on, nigga. What street shit puts the shit out? I know y'all didn't put it out, but the nigga that wasn't a good move.
But you have to understand. Yeah, but you have to understand. Nobody put it out. It's just other people was there and it got out.
Well, okay. Even if you put it in that sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that nobody could do at that point.
Let's get active in this chat, man. Hit that like button.
It's not, but it clear it up. There ain't no gangster against neighborhood thing. You don't got no ill.
Ain't no gangster
but it's not that.
thing. So WACK lying about that.
You have another individual, bro. I can't control that.
But nigga, you went on Compton Rick Rock doing a whole speech though, cuz like, come on, cuz it ain't no Ricky Lake or no.
Nigga said Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
Say less. Like he said, the only Ghost, you heard him say the only reason he on that phone call is because of Loose.
Facts.
Yeah, that's look. Yeah, bygones be bygones.
It ain't no gangster.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So let's. Or are you suing? Are you suing?
Answering that, bro, because they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay, so what about? Yeah, but we ain't worried about Mauricio.
Look, you know their first name, everything.
Yeah, come on, listen, bro. That's his surname.
That's crazy. Listen to this, man. This is the SGBTV nigga.
Whatever. It don't. We ain't worried about. We ain't worried about cuz, bro.
I'm clearing Jreed.
Yeah, we cleared just Jreed. That's cool.
My thing is this: you did what you did, right? You ain't got to worry. Look, you ain't got to worry about me. You got to worry about the other shit.
No, I'm not worried about nothing because at the end of the day, yeah, like as long as there ain't no police shit, no nothing like that, cause we straight.
Jreed not with none of that shit, man.
Okay.
You can't say me, bro. Listen, and you know, bro. Once that shit get out there the way it did, nobody has no control over that shit. Nigga, y'all niggas looking at me. I'm like, why y'all looking at me?
No, we looking at the nigga Compton Buster ass Medea Rick Rock, bro. Cause it's a police ass nigga, bro. No, nigga, y'all on there on the couch doing some Ricky Lake shit, bro.
I can say something, right?
No,
I can say this, right? Wherever Like this, you know and I know, right? Without saying it, whoever that person filmed it, that was a negative. I know what the motherfucker looked like. I know for sure.
Okay, well we deal with that on another time, but we don't have no.
Hey, what the fuck they got to do with anything? I don't know what they got to do with anything, y'all. Yo, Wack, what does that have to do with anything?
What's that?
He said that he know who recorded it or something. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
But no, but you notice the first narrative is we did it. Now you said I know it wasn't y'all. I seen who was doing it.
Right.
The nigga, like, man, listen, man. Like I said, and then when I did this Rick Rock shit, he's like, yeah, you see, Wack said he know 2 Jreeds. No, Wack always said he know 1 Jreed. Ice Burgundy Brothers, blood nigga from Inglewood. I ain't never knew no. I don't. This shit be the gay shit with these niggas. Why you want to force yourself on a man, bro? Either you know a nigga or you don't.
Hey, turn your camera the other way, Loose.
Like this?
Yeah, yep, perfect. Shit,
Either you know a nigga or you don't, bro.
Little Pebbles, what's happening?
No,
So you know.
For sure, bro.
Oh, he was stuttering on that Rick Rock interview, that second one. When he asked him, man, he just was talking, saying a bunch of shit and a bunch of nothing. The nigga said, yeah, well, Dosh 6 months ago and Wack them prior to that. Well, here go the picture the first night I saw you when you showed up to a dinner at
Hey,
the
go turn your camera,
wheel.
bro. Turn your shit on vertical. Horizontal.
October 20th, nigga.
Turn your phone. Just turn your phone. Hey, Wack, that's crazy though. That dude Jreed though, he did like all that.
He played
shit.
all them niggas, bro.
He played them all, like left and right. And now I seen Compton Rick Rock. He was on the show today, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like his energy was down. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, he feel played because I just want to know, did that nigga have that case before he was in prison with Compton Rick Rock? And that goes to show you how niggas can have that type of shit going on and they still be walking these yards. Talk about that, Wack.
That's a fact. But see, he was in a state facility, and whatever yards he was on, they wasn't checking. You know what I'm saying? That's on his card to check it.
For sure. Yo, Luce, what you feel about that, bro?
What about what?
Like what we was just talking about. Like, so Compton Rick Rock, bro. He said he was in jail with him, and then he was on that yard around the time with that same charge. Like niggas didn't know he had that charge.
Oh yeah, that's real shit.
Like, what's up, bro?
Yeah, but see the thing is, Compton Rick Rock, he didn't follow the rules of the streets when it came down to. I think it was more emotional and a friendship with Jreed. You get what I'm saying? Because in prison they fall in love over soups. So you might meet your best friend or whatever like that, just talking about y'all gonna do this and do that when you get out of jail, but y'all really just passing time.
Right. Because you was you ever in jail? Because I know it was rumors that said that you was in jail with him, but I know when you was in jail with him, it wasn't around the time he would have caught that case though. Because I did the math.
Yeah, no, but see the thing is, he told me he was in jail with me, but at the end of the day, it's like I was in jail with a lot of niggas. Like if he wasn't a factor or somebody like that, I wasn't going to jail to make friends.
Yeah,
that's just the dumbest thing in the world. Like we become the best of friends. I mean, you got friends and associates and stuff when you go to jail and stuff.
Yeah,
and
you got niggas that. Yeah, nigga know you in there, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't know what they like outside. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's where that misconstrued, because I got in a fight with one of my homies because he told me he was like a helicopter. I got a helicopter with 415 speakers in it, and he was like, "Ain't that right, little nutty?" And I was like, I didn't even know a helicopter got 415 speakers in it. And then he thought I was being funny, and he was like, "I need that." I'm like what? all right, your cell or my cell. It's just certain things. People could be whoever they want. I met Obama's cousin. I met a lot of people in there, so-called. You get what I'm saying? Anybody in jail could be who they want to be.
Oh, you said you met Obama's cousin and shit?
Yeah, because the nigga said
That's just the lies.
Nigga got 1,000 lies to tell in that jail.
Don't let that go over y'all head, man. For real.
No, but Wack explain that shit because he been on yard. He walked several yards. Niggas is
Them
gonna
niggas
say
hit that
whatever they
motherfucker,
want to
boy.
get commissary.
Yeah, they be whoever the fuck. Boy, they live. Listen, I didn't have people I ran into. I swear to God. He like, yeah, I was with your homie such and such, or whoop-de-whoop. He was everything the nigga told me about him. The nigga was telling me my life.
Facts.
He was in a whole nother prison, like the whole everything. Like the crazy.
Like it's crazy. So it's like I think that Rick Rock he fell into that lane. You get what I'm saying? And you can't not blame him because at the end of the day is he didn't follow the street rules. If he's a gangbanger, if he was a civilian, then we could be like, okay, cool. Rick Rock didn't know, and hats off, and we feel bad for you. But when you're not a civilian and you live in the street life, it's certain things it comes to it. Certain rules you have to understand because remember Rick Rock did a video with me talking about the boogeyman and this, and then when he found out it was Jreed, he realized, oh, I could make a bag off of this. You get what I'm saying?
But you know what though? Rick Rock really messed himself up real bad with this because first off, he was riding with Jreed with all that telling type stuff, right? Now it come out, you had a sex offender, a sodomizer sitting on your couch, bro. You was being buddy with a rat / sodomizer. He the worst kind. He both of the worst kind. The worst things you could be is a sex offender and a rat, bro. Jreed happens to be both. And Compton and Rick Rock sat there and was
that's hey Ghost. You just said something though. You said that he happened to be both, bro. And a lot of people ain't even caught on to that.
Slim was the first.
They ain't caught on to that. They ain't caught on to that. That nigga Jreed he got paperwork on him, bro. He got paperwork on him. That's what a lot of niggas is saying. Like I haven't seen the paperwork with my own.
No, Wack got the paperwork.
Yeah, but he got paperwork. I'm talking about other than that that R word case.
No, I know. You talking about the snitching, yeah. But you have to understand this when God don't make no mistakes. And I'm telling you, not at all. So when he ran into us or whatever, I have blessing hands. I swear to God, the Lord had me blessing people with ass whoopings and changing their lives. And people probably think it's funny, but it's true.
Nah, but on real talk, Loose, this is just being dead serious, right? God put you there to get that sex offender off the streets, bro. That sex offender don't need to be on the
because
streets,
he was
bro.
with the preacher.
That's crazy. But look, But look, you see what people putting in the comments, and this is a narrative though. So I give them that. It say Loose was a celly with the same offender though. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know, Loose. That case he caught, apparently when he was in jail with you, he said you was like 18 or something. So
yeah, but you have to understand we wasn't in sales. You have to understand it was dorms, bro.
Okay,
it wasn't like this, like it was dorms, bro. He's on the gangster card, bro. I'm from neighborhood. So it's different. The neighborhoods is gonna check my paperwork, and I'm gonna check the neighborhood paperwork, bro. The gangsters gonna do their paperwork. You get what I'm saying? And I was in.
He didn't even have even then though, bro. He didn't have that case during that time frame. If he said you was 18, if we go back them years, you know what I'm saying? He definitely didn't have that charge at that time.
Damn West, what up,
he got convicted of that charge later on in life. You feel me? So,
yeah, but people could say that, but at the end of the day, it's like it's just black people don't really be up on checking paperwork unless you're in the feds. The Mexicans and the others, they check their paperwork. You get what I'm saying? The Woods and stuff like that, they check the paperwork. black people don't really check paperwork.
Unless it in the feds, they serious about it.
Yeah, in the feds they do.
State jails, they ain't really on it like that.
Mm-mm.
Not niggas, not black people, just like Lou said. But I don't know how this dude Jreed, right? He from 118 over there in Hawthorne, right? How his set let this fly under the radar for so long? Because the girl.
No, but you have to understand certain things happen for a reason. WACK was just on the phone with 2 of them, and then I called in and I talked to him for a split second, but WACK could fill y'all in with the conversation, and the conversation wasn't going well for Jreed.
But you know what's worse than his, like, Jreed is just a bad person altogether. First, he a long tail rat. Then second, he a sex offender. Also, that girl who was on the phone interview with Compton Rick Rock, she said when she was 9 years old, Jreed was performing sex acts in front of her, bro. That's child sex abuse too.
Oh well, I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, he Jreed.
But where was her parents?
Well, this the thing, right? She said in that interview that basically the whole house was hooked on crystal meth. She said that's how Jreed was living in the house too, because he was smoking crystal meth with her aunt. Her aunt was Jreed's girlfriend, and Jreed and her used to do sex. Jreed and the girl's aunt used to do sex acts in front of this 9-year-old girl, bro, while they was high on crystal meth.
Well, I think that the auntie should have been in jail too.
The whole house should be in jail for allowing this type of behavior in front of.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like this shit is puzzle, bro. It's really fucked up, but it's a case in Detroit right now. You know what I'm saying? With something like that, bro. That's going on in Detroit. Y'all know, put it in the comments. Y'all know what case I'm talking about, bro. So y'all can't let these people live amongst you and think it's okay. You know what I'm saying? We not finna do that. I don't care what part of the country you in, what part of this culture you in. We not finna do that, bro. Not at all.
Yeah. And but the sad fact is, it took all the ridiculing and nailing me and WACK to the cross for all this to come out, and people are still not apologizing. You get what I'm saying? This is the crazy part.
That's crazy, because you had all these so pro Jreed cheerleaders. You got the ODM Slims, the Brick Babies, the Compton Rick Rocks. All these dudes was pro Jreed. They felt so bad for Jreed. Do y'all feel bad for Jreed now? Now that y'all know.
This is what I did want to ask though, Luz.
Sex offender. Is y'all feeling bad for him now?
Hey, Luz, this is what I want to ask you though, bro, because like that phone call between you and him, and he was talking about the dude Travis Ford. It kind of like it came off on the internet as if he wanted to get at Travis Ford and you wanted to get at Travis Ford because Travis Ford was gonna leave you and him outside the deal. Can you speak on that, bro?
That's not true. I don't even know why that's even a conversation. Yeah. I don't have nothing to do with none of that.
Travis Ford is on Mozzie's side of the deal. Travis Ford is already with Mozzie. He already there.
Loose Cannon is on WACK100 side of the deal, and Travis Ford is on Mozzie's side of the deal. So he talked. Now you heard Loose try to say that he has nothing to do with the deal. Yeah, it's nasty work. Whenever you do business and you do illegal threats and intimidation and violence, and as a motor operandi of how you do business, it gets nasty. That's when RICOs come, continual criminal enterprises. You know what I'm saying? Racketeering. You know what I'm saying? So to each and everybody that tuned in today, good looking out. I'm getting tired. I've been up since 6 this morning. It's already 11, man. I only got a couple hours sleep yesterday. So I'm going to end this one here. Immortal, salute. What's good, Duse, and the whole Damu Kiwe conversation. They wasn't pro Jreed. It was just some foul things going on. Right. But y'all hit that like button if y'all ain't already hit it. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, we're going to try to kick out a couple of videos of content and a live. Hold me to it. We on the grind. Grind hard. We out of here. Damu Kiwe. Conversation.